Hello everybody, welcome to my videos. Today we're playing a Turbografx 16 today. This is going to be the first long play I've done on this system. Today we're playing Splatterhouse. Tremendous game, not an overly long game, but this is a long play I've been meaning to do for quite some time. But anyway, it's tremendous, great fun. But anyway, Splatterhouse, Morgan's Games, let's go. Okay, so the game is Splatterhouse, a beat-em-up arcade game developed and published by Namco. It's the first in the series of game released for home console and personal computer formats. The game was heavily influenced by American slasher films and works of horror writer H.P. Lovecraft and is homage to the violent horror films of the 1980s. Now, it's a brilliant game, really is good, but not overly long. At a moment of time, we're armed to the teeth with a piece of wood, which is located in the bottom right corner of the screen. Bottom left corner of the screen is our current energy, which at the moment is maxed out. We have 5 hearts. Take 1 hit and you lose a heart. When you get to the end of the level, any G you've lost is then extended and replenished back to its original state. Now we do have 2 lives, and at the moment of time we've got 3,000 points. Now it's not an overly long game, but once you take a damage you will drop your weapon, but you can pick it up again. But you cannot take it into the next section, which 9 times out of 10 is a boss battle, or go into water. Basically, you can't take it with you. Now some enemies do take more than 1 hit, including these, they get decapitated, and then their head attack you. But anyway, you don't have to kill them for going up, but you cannot take the wood with you. Marketing for the game heavily emphasizes the violent nature. For example, the Turbografx 16 port or Splatterhouse has a false poetry advisory label printed on the front of the box that reads, "This game is horrifying theme of the game and inappropriate for young children and cowards." So not a very long first level. This is the boss battle. Just stay in the middle of the screen, keep using a crouching kick and keep these enemies at bay. That's all you got to do. Just keep them off of you, keep them away from you. Don't ever kill all of them, but it helps. At the moment, we're just short of 9,000. 1 more, and we're going to punch him where it hurts. Boom, boom, pow! Energy is brilliant, score is good, and so is life's. Okay, level 2. Now you start each level with no weapons. Splatterhouse is an arcade-style, side-scrolling beat-em-up with platform elements, which the player takes control of Rick, a student who is trapped inside West's mansion. After resurrection by a terror mask, Rick makes his way through a mansion, fighting off hordes of creatures in a vain attempt to rescue his girlfriend, Jennifer, from a grisly fate. The players of the game will recognise a number of Western horror film influences, such as the Friday the 13th and Evil Dead 2. Now again, we're armed to the teeth with a piece of wood, which is great because it's long range. And it can also hit 2 enemies with 1 swing. Now if enemies hanging from their throats, avoid them all costs or hit them with your piece of wood. With this weapon, it's a breeze. Now again, you can use it, but you cannot take it into the next screen. Which in this case is not a boss battle, it's actually going into the water. But you can attack in the water. Similar to many side-scrolling beat-em-up games, Rick can only move in a 2-dimensional environment. He has the ability to jump and punch and kick. Rick can also use a special attack, which will perform a drop kick that sends him sliding along the ground, damaging any enemies it hits. Rick can also perform a low kick, a low punch, and a jumping attack, as well as picking up and using various weapons throughout the game, including a piece of wood, which is great here. Now in old school gaming, going into the water is mostly, 9 times out of 10 in these games, a deadly experience. Not many characters in the old days you can go in the water, but the occasional one you can. This one you can, but it's never an easy task. But luckily we do have a good weapon with a good reach. Now if you do drop your weapon in the water, you can pick it up, so that's not a problem. Anyway, we have these mines. I'm assuming they're mines. You know, look more like a weapon you get in Mario Kart. So we can't hit them, just avoid more costs. Right, again, and not a long level, but again, we don't do it with a weapon in our hands. And this is where we get attacked by pieces of furniture. But I love the fact that it gives you a little bit of a warning. Because every time it will flash, that tells you when something's going to attack you. So you do get a little bit of warning. Now we've got to try and avoid the chair. That's the starting point. We've got to try and hit it and keep it away from us, using punches or kicks. It'll bounce up and down, but as long as we stay on this back wall, we should be fine. Defeat the chair, then we get attacked by knives. Right, there we go. Punch the knives. Keep a little bit of distance between you and the knives. Right, now we get hit by 2. You want to try and get both of them on one side. Again, use the punch, I think it's the best way. Again, energy's good. Right, now the picture. Be killed by a picture. Again, same way, same rule, same skill. Pow! Again, not a long level. The spirit goes out the window. And keep clear of that. There you go, no one done. Superb. Level 3 is difficult. Again, not an overly long level, but like Resident Evil, we also do have mutated dogs. And some areas do take 2 hits to kill. Now this next boss is really, really difficult. It's difficult to kill with your hands and your feet. It's best to use a shotgun. Now in this level we have 2 shotguns, and they both have 8 bullets. Now 8 bullets is not enough to kill this boss. So the best thing to do is not use the shotgun. Keep it on your possession, and then when you get to the boss we have 16 bullets rather than 8. However, I just used 1, that's fine. Now you do get the occasional stone, which is good for long range enemies. But try and use those kicks rather than using bullets. But anyway, jump over spikes, keep moving, keep it under control. This is a difficult level, but we're not far away from the next boss. We have a stone, we're going to use it immediately on that. Right, jump over the spikes, there's the second shotgun. You'll keep picking it up to stop it from going off the screen. Right, here he is. He's got 2 chainsaws, I've got 2 shotguns. Now we'll take damage. So is he. There we go, boom, pow! There we go. Lost 1 hit there, I'm pretty happy with that. 29,600 points. Of course, your energy will replenish at the end of the stage. There you go, boom, pow! Happy with that. Level 4, now we have these spears that impale the enemies with. Now if you have holes in the floorboards, now if you fall down there it's not an instant kill. It'll just give you more work to do. But the enemies can also fall down there. It's quite a nice touch to this game actually. Now this level is broken down into 3 sections. 4 if you fall down the hole. But again, some enemies do die with 2 hits rather than 1. But you do have some quick fire attacks. The kick is definitely better, you have more range to it. I've actually got another life, got 3 lives now. And you've got to move with the screen on this one. Now these will take your ankles off. It won't actually. It will hurt you. So jump over the moving blades, move with the screen and avoid any flying bats. That's coming your way, there you go, punch you in the face. That's for that. Right, now we've got double blades. And not double bats. So again, move with the screen, jump over blade 1 and blade 2. And then jump for the door. Right. Now this might look like your normal average looking mirrors, but like Prince of Persia, it's a lot more than that, because sometimes enemies will pop out of them, which is very similar to yourself, but it has the same attack patterns as yourself. And they're difficult to kill. I don't know what the best tactic is for here. I do struggle when he starts to jump. I believe there's 3 of them. Normally it's 2, maybe 3 hits. That was a good one, that one. That was good. Don't take any more hits, though. It helps if you know what one it is. Right, that was good. Right, go on to the next boss with 4 bits of energy. I'm pleased with that. On we go. Again, not a long section. On we go. Right, 4 hearts. Now we're in some sort of chapel or church. At the moment we have no weapons, but soon we'll be armed with a machete, which is very, very Jason Voorhees. You've got to hit the head in the middle. Trouble is, the ones going round it will keep on respawning. And they'll move from side to side. You've got to hit the blue one. It's difficult to do, and you've got so many evil heads going round and round the screen. I don't know what the best tactic is, really. Just hit it! Hit and hope, I suppose! There we go! Boom, boom, pow! Superb! That was a difficult level. Now, it might look like end of game territory. It sounds like end of game territory, but it's not. It's clearly not. It'd be a very short game if it was. Anyway, we've still got 3 lives intact. Your energy will replenish at the end of each level. Oh, that is it. Okay, level 5. The attack of the furniture. Like a little piece of wood. Hit a chair and it explodes. And this level is difficult. It's got so many places you can go. The trouble is, whether you take ladders or jump down holes in ground, so it'll take you somewhere new. So the idea here is to pick the best route for you. Don't take hits while doing it. In the meantime, no weapon. Avoid the hands, avoid the purple floor. You do have these slopey platforms, make it difficult to move, make it difficult to jump. But anyway, hit them twice and the head comes off, then the head goes for you. Jump over there, and get hit by hands. Ugh. Right, another one, 2 hits, and his head comes off. You'll be taking hits at the earliest stages of this level. Right. But again, not a lot of weapons. That slope is going to affect walking. Right, I'm going to go down. I think down is easiest than going up. Right, we're in the water again. Jump over the mines. Crouch and kick. Now, this is, again, not very long. Yours. Quickly get out of there. Quick, quick. Go, go. Whew. Okay, another enemy we haven't seen before. We've got to try and deal with him quickly. When he's flashing, you can't attack him. But these enemies, you kill them and it will make him come back to life. And each time he does, another one is thrown into the mix. Little meanie. Okay, took 1 hit there. Kill him quickly and he won't get out of control. There we go, killed him. Took 1 hit though. Never mind, we'll go through the floor. Or do we take the ladder? We'll go to the ladder. The ladder is slightly easier, only just though. Right, more of these. Now I think it's best to keep on the right side of the screen. It shouldn't follow you as much to the far right. So often one will throw itself at you. But there's a door on this right side. You want to try and get through that as quickly as you can before these things eat you alive. Another hit. Okay, go, go, go. The home version of Splatterhouse was released for the Turbografx 16 FM Towns and PC. In addition to the loss of graphical detail and removal of some sounds, the following edits were made to both the Japanese PC engine and the North American Turbografx 16 version of the game. The weapon in stage 1 and 2 was changed from a meat cleaver to a wooden stick. The overall violence and gore is toned down. Enemies bleed less and the sound effects are less gruesome. Right, this is Jennifer. Sort of. She goes through a little bit of a transformation. Whether she knows a lot about it, I don't know. We've got to deal with it. Now when he jumps into you, go for a flying kick. Watch out for that claw. The arcade version does an animation of Rick and Jennifer running through the storm and into the mansion, followed by an exterior shot of the mansion and the sound of Jennifer screaming. The console version opens simply with an exterior of the mansion and no sound effects. Right, again, same tactic. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but keep your distance. You cannot crouch that claw move. We'll get that in the ear hole. Alright, okay, go, go, go. So far, so good. The cooling hand in stage 5 no longer flashes the middle finger. The death of the wound boss of stage 6 is changed from a graphic spill into embryonic fluid into a genetic fury explosion. And the final boss uses different attacks. I mean, there's a lot more than that, there really is. There's a lot to read in a short space of time, while you're defeating an evil boss that was once Jennifer, now isn't. Right, got to run up to him and kick him in the legs. That'll do. Enough to do the job done. Boom! Have some of that. 3 hearts. It should extend to 5. Again, it looks like end of level territory. It's not. That's the end of the level. Okay, level 6. Like an extreme game of Pang, this one. Or Bubble Bubble. When they're in a bubble, they're not so bad. But once they pop out their bubble, you won't like them. They get very angry. They jump at you, they grab you, and they hurt you. It doesn't take a lot to punch them or kick them, but when it gets out of control, it's a real difficult situation to be in. Flying kick, a punch, or a low kick will do the trick. The boss is not too far away, and the boss has a lot of them. Quickly, quickly, go, go, go. Bounce around the screen. They start appearing behind you as well. Right, one's hatched, it's jumping at me. It's fine. It's getting a little bit out of control. Doesn't take a lot of time to get out of control. Right, where's the boss? The boss is a heart. Surrounded by these things. Right, here we go. Need some extreme punching or kicking. Lucky your character can do it very quickly. If you keep pushing that button really, really fast. Keep going, keep going. Pow! Woohoo! That is extreme punching. My lord. Right, we've got 4 lives now. 88,800 points. There we go. Okay, final level. This one's very fiery. We can't compete with fire. Bubbles, yes. Fire, no. Avoid at all costs. Avoid the fiery logs. Avoid the fiery people. No point punching or kicking here. There's nothing to kill here. Only thing to be killed here is my character. I'll be burnt to a crisp. Just keep jumping over those logs. Avoid those fiery people. Okay, and keep your energy intact. Not a long level. The final boss battle is not too far away. There we go. Boom and pow. Short and sweet. Now he comes out the ground. His weakness is his face. You've got to punch him repeatedly in the face to avoid his hands and the debris from the sky. Now your character can punch really fast. But again, no boss battle energy bar. Great artwork, but yeah, avoid those hands. Punching or kicking will do. And over the course of the battle, his attacks will be more often. The debris falls in different parts, different times. Never the same pattern twice. Okay. Another time, I've got full energy. Oh dear. Punching or kicks will do. Okay. Can't be too far away. I think I'm punching him right in the cheeks. Ugh. There you go, boom and pow! Not professionally done, but never mind. A win is a win. Brilliant. I've got 3 words for that. Boom and pow. Have some of that. So there we go. When you get to this screen, it doesn't go on any further. It just completely and utterly freezes to the spot. But anyway, it's a brilliant game. Splatterhouse. And this is Jamie from Morden's Games. Please like, comment, share. Please subscribe to my channel. There's a fan page. Mr. Morden's Twitch. Just type in Morden's Games. You find it fairly easy. Please don't forget the bell icon. That'll notify you visit Longplay daily. All these sort of videos do have be making and live streams on Friday night. You can sign 8 o'clock, so I might wait. So that's time today. Ciao, bye. See ya. Okay, so the game is Splatterhouse, a beat-em-up arcade game developed and published by Namco. And home... Mr. Jamie, Mr... Yeah. Don't forget your piece of wood. Okay, so the game is Splatterhouse, a beat-em-up arcade game developed and published by Namco. It's the first game in the series of home video games. The game is heavily influenced by American slasher films and works of H.W. Splatterhouse is a beat-em-up arcade game developed and published by Namco. It's the first in the series of... It's the first in the home series... The first in the series to... It is the... Okay, so the game is Splatterhouse, a beat-em-up arcade game developed and published by Namco. It's the first game in the series to be released for home console and personal computer formats. The game was home...